Hey kids, there's some snacks down in the fridge. We got Sunny D and some pizza packets.
Pizza?
What are the
Bagel bites or
Totino's? Totino's pizza rolls in the oven. Mom, you got Sunny D?
Do you remember the fake Sunny D commercial where the little son pops off of the drink, goes, "Hey guys," and then everybody's like, "Ah!" And they're running away from this like little animated son.
I don't remember that, but I wish I had seen
It was
it.
like my favorite commercial because well, there's where the microphone is. I'm an idiot.
There it
hey
is.
guys, welcome to the Neil and Tyler Explain Everything podcast. And
We are we're wired right now.
we're pretty hype. It's 3:30 in the morning.
So crunk right now.
We have not slept in 77 hours.
Crunk's New Groove.
The Emperor's New Crunk Groove.
Have you ever seen? They made 2 or 3 of those movies.
Oh, I know. My children.
My kids love
They
those.
watch them. By the way,
Yeah.
can I? No, you say
No,
your words
please
first.
go.
Okay. All right. So, my kids still like have DVDs because in the car they can watch DVDs.
Uh-huh.
So, I want to let you know, no one else values DVDs, especially at yard sales. You can go in and be like, "There's like 50 kids DVDs."
You
can be
can
like,
buy 'em.
"Oh yeah, I'll take 12 cents." And they're like, "Okay, cool. Just sneeze in my direction. We can have it for that." You're like, "Okay, cool. I'll take it."
Wink at me one time.
Yeah.
You can have as many DVDs as you'd like.
That's true. And also, there's some select DVDs that like there's like a weird run or print of it. So if you buy those, you can sell them on eBay for like $30. Like
Those
101
are
Dalmatians.
bootleg DVDs.
Well, no. They're real
they're real?
DVDs,
Okay.
but you hide them in your bootleg when you sneak them in the store.
There's a snake in my
There's a little
boot.
snake. I had a friend in college who worked at Walmart, and he would walk out with DVDs, like 4 or 5. He's stealing, is what it was.
Oh, okay.
He would just steal 4 or 5 DVDs because he knew the one uncameraed door, and so whenever he'd leave work, he would just walk out that. He'd grab 4 or 5 and just walk out that door, and it's.
He should have stole Bitcoin instead of
Yeah,
DVDs.
well, it was early 2000s. It was a weird. The people saw value in DVDs. They didn't think, in 10 years I'll be able to buy this for 12 cents and a sneeze at a yard sale.
Cryptocurrency versus these 12-cent sneezy
Yeah, versus
DVDs.
Apocalypto by Mel Gibson.
Hey, what are we talking about today, Tyler?
Today we're talking about fake Instagram followers. Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh wow!
If we had really incredible intro music, we would have cut to that right now in a minor key to let you know how serious of a topic this is.
That's good. And we'd also cut to a minor league baseball player playing the minor key. Minor on minor.
Probably would have been
with
Charlie
a box
Sheen.
sign minor behind him.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Yeah, I like it.
I think
It's pretty good. Very narrow. We're still narrowing our audience. with the Fake.
Hey guys, thanks for leaving our podcast in the first 3 minutes.
So, fake Instagram followers. This is a thing. It is huge. There is a report that came out 2 days ago.
Colbert report.
Colbert. I think it's Colbert. Cubert report.
The Cubert report.
There is a website that is out there, and I will give you the URL right now
For free?
for free.
Oh, by the small.
For
Was it
12
Mitch
cents.
Hedberg? Mitch Hedberg said, "Why is it always they say?" I do a terrible Mitch Hedberg impression just for the heads up.
No, I like-
He's like, "Why do they say 4 easy payments? I'd rather have 3 easy payments and 1 real complicated payment." It's like you're gonna go down to the store, you're gonna pay it only
That's
in like
amazing.
pesos. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I love Mitch, but okay.
sorry.
We'll give you this. The report came out because there are some studies that went out for Instagram followers because a lot of people that are influencers online, they get special treatment. They get paid for an Instagram post or whatever. They get paid for this.
I think, what is it? It was about 2 years ago. I heard the number for, it was one of the Kardashians, and she got $1.2 million per post, which the very smart marketer, and I agree with him, said that was underpriced. Even though we're about to kind of debunk some of those follower counts, still the influence she has on what people purchase, buy, and where culture leads, I think it's underpriced. But they get paid. Now it's got to be 2 to 3 million minimum per post, per sponsored post.
Yeah,
so
I'd say we could probably find out what it is now. But I agree, that's way underpriced. But that number has probably gone up.
Yeah.
Here are the top 10 celebrities or Instagrammers. Instagrammies.
Yeah, they play music.
EGOT.
All of them try at least.
Oh, wow. Some of these have, yes. With the highest percentage of fake followers. And if you are following along at home, if you're keeping score at home, you guys can start guessing. Now, this is a blind test, so Tyler does not know. He only knows 2 of these. but deep down in his heart, he probably knows all of them.
Down,
But
down, 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 down in my heart.
where?
I was hoping you would. I was hoping you would, Neil.
So who do you think the number one celebrity is with the highest percentage of fake followers? And to be honest with you, I didn't see this one coming. There were other people I thought.
I would have guessed the Kardashian, obviously.
Right.
But
You probably, okay.
I'm trying to think. People that I know have high amounts of followers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you want me to say Logan Paul because you want him to have all fake followers.
He's not even in the top 10.
Well, no, because they're all real. Because he is the
Wow.
greatest influencer of our generation. I'm just kidding.
sorry, we're
I'm
done here.
joking.
We're done here, folks.
I'm joking.
Our time's up. Whoa.
I'd say like a Kardashian or like a Katy Perry or
There are two.
maybe
of
an
the-
Ellen. An Ellen. That's what I
There
would guess.
is an Ellen. Yes, Ellen DeGeneres has the highest percentage of fake followers.
What is her percent?
Her percentage is 58% of her Instagram followers are fake.
Okay, and when we say fake followers,
They just don't act real. They just never tell me the truth. They
Why are you being so fake to me?
plastic.
Can you just tell me your real feelings? And you tell them, you're like, wow,
gosh.
you're a gross human. Don't be
Yeah.
my friend anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
that's
gonna
why
unfollow
fake.
you so fast.
So fast.
What are we talking like?
I don't know. Because that's
Fourth
how
grade girls.
Welcome to the OC. My name's...
49% of her followers are. This is bad. So 58% of her Instagram followers are actually fake, and so Ellen came in first. Now, what would you classify as a fake follower? How do we determine what that is?
So I wouldn't say a fake follower would be one that's like, because I've seen the report where it's like there are these like huts or warehouses where it's just like these old iPhones are just lined up on the wall,
Yeah.
and they're attached to these things, and whenever you purchase it, they just like input them as somebody either input it and they go in and it just computer does it, or they go in and they just tap and like you can buy them and it's like somebody walking by just tapping like thousands of
Sounds
phones.
like something out of the Matrix.
Yeah, it's like that.
You're gonna
but
unplug you.
a lot less placenta or whatever it is. That aren't
Wow.
they like? Is that a bad thing to say?
No, it's
a
great.
human thing. Mm-hmm. But isn't that what they're in the Matrix?
I would say goo, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're making this G-rated thing. I'm sorry.
What
I
is
want to
it?
be real. I don't want to be a fake
don't
follower.
fake follow
Neil.
this. I don't know what they were in. What was that stuff that,
don't know. It was
that
gross.
Peter had to drink for the? What
Oh,
was
some of the beat bile. No,
bile.
That's
no,
not it.
Anyways, we're way off.
we're way off.
Fake followers.
Yes.
Yes. They would be, and the way that this study was done, they are looking at not only are you interacting with people, are people liking and commenting, not just following. So there are some ratios there that here's how you, at first glance, if you had to find out if you think somebody's Instagram following is real or fake, what would you suggest they do?
Oh, absolutely. I would go look at their most recent photo and I would look at the likes and the interaction.
Yes.
So, I mean, if somebody has less than like a couple hundred likes, it's normal to have a small amount of interaction. So, like maybe one or two comments at the
Right,
most.
right.
But if I look in there, somebody's got 10,000 followers and they're getting 14 likes, I'm like, yeah, you bought all them,
Yeah,
bro, just so you
yeah.
could have swipe up.
Bought 'em.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Man.
I've been tempted.
Wow.
I really want that swipe up feature.
So-
you have it. You sitting on your throne. You
Wow.
and Retro Rick sitting on
Looking
your
down
throne of
at you.
swipe ups.
So I will tell you, I didn't realize how once you get to 10,000, it allows you in your stories to do a swipe up feature, and I did not realize how valuable that is. That's huge.
It's great. Instead of me saying, hey, check out the Neil and Tyler Neil podcast, all you do is say, hey, Siri, I want to listen to the Tyler
Man.
Neil Explain Everything podcast.
be
No, I can
incredible.
just be like, swipe up. And I can put that
Yeah.
dude going, swipe up. You
Yeah.
go, whoop, whoop, swipe up. Gosh, that'd be nice, Neil.
It would be.
How much would it cost me to buy a fake swipe up?
I don't even know. I wonder if you could. You can't.
No, I mean, you have to buy the followers to get up to 10,000.
Right. And it's fairly easy. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. And you can pay
Yeah.
per follower. You can do whatever. Ready for a truth lie detector test?
Yeah.
Have you ever bought any?
Yeah.
I haven't. Wow.
Yeah. I wanted to see if it worked. I bought.
Did it actually work?
Yeah. Okay. So I've done it twice.
How does it
So
work?
I bought followers one time. It was Fiverr. Have you ever heard of Fiverr? You know,
Yes.
it's like an app you can go in.
Yes.
They called it Fiverr because everything was $5 at first. And so, I didn't lie to you, Neil. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
I'll put it public.
I love
don't
that.
care.
That's
so
amazing.
it's been probably. This was 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. I went on
Oh,
Fiverr
okay.
and I heard about it, and it was just like the recommendeds at the time. I don't think you can do it anymore, but the recommendeds at the time were all just like buy followers. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
That'd
I'll
be
do
great.
that. Yep.
So I went in and I paid like $5 and got like 1,000 followers.
No
But then
way.
like Instagram did like a thing and like deleted them. So they're gone. Like all mine are real. They're real humans.
That's
or
good.
That it's real humans that don't pay attention to me as opposed to fake humans. Okay. And so
Feels better.
it's so great.
Oh my gosh.
And so I did, but then like Instagram went in and like went and did like just a
they
chop
purged,
of all of it.
right.
That's the term I was looking for. They purged all of it, and so that 1,000. I only did it once. I was like, this is really cool, but it feels really wrong. But I got a better story.
Go.
But I want you to talk first.
No.
Gosh, you're so good at talking. Go ahead.
Thanks. They had a lot of people were recommending this back when you said like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, listen, if you want to do this, here's how you can buy. And it didn't seem weird or wrong then.
Thank you for making me sound less like a trash bag.
I'm being serious because there were all these videos and these people out there that were saying, listen, if you want this on Instagram, here's how you do it.
Yeah.
And here's how they did it. And you didn't realize, wow, they're telling me to do what they did. Oh, they're just, and it's, I would say in the last 2 years, there's so much more, I say, truthiness in Instagram-ish. That's a Colbert word.
Really?
Because people don't trust what they're actually seeing. So
Yeah.
Instagram is trying to throttle that back.
Yeah,
Okay.
YouTube's doing the same thing. Like all of them are going
Oh,
in,
man.
and they're just like cleaning.
Yep.
They're going in, and once they figure out who these fake accounts are, they'll just yank all of them. And YouTube will do like, hey, just so everybody knows, we're going in and we're doing this.
Yep.
If you see a drop in followers, because they're
Yep.
not, they don't exist. They're
not
not real.
real. Right.
And so, and some people like get them without ever buying them. Like it's where like because sometimes like I guess those accounts, I don't know how it works, but I know like I've had some pulled that I'd never bought. Like on YouTube, I've never
Really?
paid for any of them. It's that one time on Instagram that I did it, and
Okay.
those got yanked. And so,
That's wild.
which is great because I want it to be real.
Yeah.
But I was just trying it out. Now I did also. Okay, so I got a buddy, and I'm in a group text with him and another guy, and he loves Arkansas football. Well, he tweeted something when I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I have a degree from there, but I don't care.
Okay.
And so I'm sorry for all our Arkansas
Wow.
losers. They're fine. It's whatever.
They're great.
I like NBA basketball. I'm so sorry. So he tweeted something and then got either a like or reply from like a football coach at Arkansas. I think it was the head football coach. And he like sent it to us, and he was excited, you know. And I was like, and we joked around like, dude, you're gonna blow up. You're gonna be like
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
big thing on Twitter.
You're
and he
it.
had like maybe like a couple hundred followers on Twitter, and he really likes Twitter, so he's like on it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, what was that thing I did a few years ago? And I went in to Fiverr and I bought him 5,000 Twitter followers.
Oh my gosh.
And I paid him, and then like it takes like a day or two, I guess, for it
Yeah.
to kick in. And he got back in the group text like a day later. I forgot I did it. I just did it like on a whim.
That's
and he got
so
in and he was
funny.
like, "Oh my goodness, something's happened." And like his account was just like, boom, boom, like he was getting hundreds of
Blowing
follows
up.
and like in immediately. And he's like, and I told my other buddy outside of the group text that I did it,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I don't know what happened." We're like, "It's probably that tweet you got, the reply you got yesterday.
Oh my
They think you're like an
gosh.
insider." And then I had to tell him because he goes. It's got to be hacked. I'm about to delete my account. And I was like, no,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
okay, calm down.
don't
I
do
just bought
that.
them for you. It was a joke. And so,
That's
and then
funny.
I think they cleaned out like 3,000 or 4,000 of them since then.
Yeah, well, they would naturally go back.
Yeah,
and do
Twitter
that.
went in and did
Yep,
that. So,
yep.
but yeah, you would think that like these big accounts. Do you think Instagram and because for Instagram, if I'm thinking I'm like the head of Instagram, I would think I would want my top people to have a ton of those because it would bring other people to that. They would think, oh, I can have those followers or I can get that much money for a
Yes.
post. And it would encourage other people to be posting more and getting more
Right.
content, trying to be influencers and push more and more to their platform. So do you think that maybe Instagram knows about a lot of this and they're kind of just like turning
Oh yeah.
the other cheek?
Well,
Like they'll clean out the lower accounts.
Yes.
But they don't want to clean out
Are
these
they
big
going to
accounts.
hurt the things that are really bringing
Yeah.
in the most views, the most time, the most
Yep.
whatever? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, because they don't want to tick off a
Right.
Kardashian. Because we saw what
Right.
happened with Snapchat.
Oh my
Didn't they
gosh.
drop like 1.5 billion
Yeah.
in like a day
In
because she
day.
made a tweet
in
about it?
one day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
I don't
she
even
made-
remember which Kardashian it was.
It was the one with the her name starts
With
with
the
a K.
makeup.
Her name starts first name starts with a K.
Okay. The other with this algorithm of finding out what is the percentage of real or fake followers, not only are they looking at what we just said, they're looking at likes and comments and interaction, but they're also looking at the activity of the account that is following you. So they spread this out. It takes a few minutes or seconds, depending on how many followers you have, to actually determine what is a fake account and what isn't, and then they'll give you a percentage. Number 2 on this list is BTS.
Behind the scenes? Mm-hmm. No, that's
it.
like a Asian music group.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, go ahead.
Courtney is number 3.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is tied.
Really?
Yeah.
Tay-Tay.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, let me stop
is
you there.
Tied.
Beyonce had the best fake follower list
Really?
of the year. No, I was trying to be Kanye when he walked on stage. I'm sorry, I was trying to be real casual about an
Oh man,
overused
I didn't even
joke.
see that coming. That was
Sorry.
good.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Apparently not overused. I don't know how to say this. Number 6 is Deepika Padukone. I don't know
Wow.
who that is. Miley Cyrus is number 7. Katy Perry is number 8.
Okay, so I had somebody in the top 10.
You did, yep, you did. And then Khloe Kardashian is number 9, and Priyanka Chopra. I would have thought Nick.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Isn't that like a small cat or something?
It is. Have you ever seen one?
They're like attack cats, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
They're not just feral
they're,
cats.
They're cats for hire, if you will.
Oh, yes.
Hey, I've got a
Hitman cats.
I've got a gerbil, and I really need to
John
take him
Wick
out.
4, Attack of the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. So this data just came out. It's also been compiled into a massive Google spreadsheet that this company is putting out there for everybody to go look at. And Tyler brings up a very good point.
Thanks. Nobody ever says that, but
always.
Oh, wow. No.
As always.
The raise for Neil, please.
Oh gosh.
You're going to get paid so much.
The
We're gonna triple your pay from the podcast.
if you'd like to give us a 5-star review now, you
That's
can.
so great. You go to our Patreon
That's
page
what
that we
you-
haven't set up yet.
So this does translate over into, yes, other social media accounts, but YouTube as well. There's a big report that just came out yesterday talking about how YouTube tends to look the other way when it comes to the content that YouTubers and influencers on YouTube are putting out. So if you look at some of the most controversial, but also highest view, grossing, all that kind of stuff, YouTubers, they tend to get away with more than you or
Are you
I
talking about
would.
like with as far as like being inappropriate or
Yes.
with fake stuff?
Inappropriate.
Okay.
They're talking about the content. They are letting them slide. Whereas you and I, not you, you have way more than I do. If I were to post
all
the same
fake.
kind
I
of if I posted something similar to what Jake Paul did, they'd pull my account in a heartbeat.
Logan.
Okay. Either of the Logans.
Either the. Well, that's the thing. That was a big
pretty
deal
good.
when he posted that forest video. Like it was trending, and that's one of the reasons. Like after that, because before that, anybody could start a YouTube account and start monetizing every video. Then they changed it and put limits on it because of that video, and they hired over like 10,000 people to literally just sit and watch YouTube videos to make sure the content's cleaner.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was actually a big checkpoint for YouTube with regards to monetization and views. However, I have heard that they let a lot of certain YouTubers. So there's some popular YouTubers like Phil DeFranco. A lot of his stuff gets demonetized. He makes all his money from that or his Patreon, and so.
That's not fair.
Well, that's the thing. They have, and he's talked about it for years, that they have certain YouTubers they'll like turn a blind eye to if they're.
Which is definitely happening.
Oh yeah, there's no question.
Absolutely.
And also, I read a report. Speaking of YouTubers with fake stuff, have you? There was a video recently, and I don't remember who it was, by a Bollywood musician that came out. That was like the first video to hit like 100 million views. And usually the big thing was, this happened like a week or two ago. The big thing was that YouTube always like brags about them on Twitter. They'll be like, oh, first video to hit this, like Ariana Grande did it. And like every time somebody breaks the record, they're like saying it, but they didn't say it. And the reason is they're saying that like, they think it's because YouTube knows they think a ton of those were bought, fake views, essentially, because you can buy fake views on YouTube.
Right.
And
you should maybe say that a little slower. Because
you can buy fake views on YouTube.
Yes.
And they're saying that they think that it's on not just on his video. They think it's on a ton of very popular videos on YouTube.
Yes.
That a bunch of them are bought.
Yes.
Views I mean, you would think about it from a music industry standpoint. Why would you? They who sometimes tend to have will bend the rules for themselves because they want to make money. Who would ever do that? That's got a lot of money. And so they're obviously going to try to push the boundaries to make their people more popular, make them more money, get their stuff out there. And also, if you have a video, if I put a video on YouTube Okay, so not even like some weird place in like Taiwan that's like, or Thailand that's like paying to like give me views or followers.
Right.
You can actually just promote a video on YouTube. Like I could take a video, post it on YouTube, it gets like, 200 views. I could go in, spend $10,000 of my own money, make it an ad, and it plays before other videos. That counts as a view.
Right.
And so I could go in and you could be like, oh, he's got 1 million views on this. It's got 7 likes.
Right.
It's because I maybe paid it to be up. That's the biggest way to see.
Advertising.
Now, here's the deal. PewDiePie, who's like the most subbed YouTuber, or second now maybe, when Ryan's toy review started getting really popular, PewDiePie said on one of his videos, like, oh, it's all bought, it's all fake, it's all whatever. And then, like, and if you've ever watched Ryan's toy review, I don't think Ryan's parents are, what's the nicest way to say this? I don't think they're heads up enough to know to go buy views. They were just like, no, we are
They're
on
like
a kid's
sitcom
videos.
dads.
Yes,
Yeah.
they don't. Yes, very much like that. They're like the dad in Stranger Things.
Yes. I don't know what his name is, but
that?
he's the guy in the Ferris
Yeah,
wheel.
he's that guy. He's like, so
I'm
anyways,
afraid of heights.
that's good. Well, what they said was whenever PewDiePie did that, Philip DeFranco interviewed him, and he was like, what do you say whenever PewDiePie's like, you don't have any likes, and you've got like millions of views?
Right.
And they're like, it's on YouTube Kids. They can't like it. Like, that's the thing you got to remember for a lot of these kid stuff.
that could be
They
real.
stick it through their app, and they can't they can't subscribe. It's just where they can watch it.
Well, this is not new.
No.
It all comes back down. What we said the other day. This all comes back down to advertising, marketing,
Money.
all that kind of stuff.
It's all
It is-
about
it
that
is
cash money records.
Yes. So I'm looking online here. There are a lot more Kardashians than I thought there were, and I
There's
want
like
to
80 or
say
90 of
this
them.
for the record, and I'm very proud of this.
Oh, wow.
I have never
Okay.
watched even 10 seconds of any of their shows.
I don't think I have either.
It's the weirdest thing. Like, we're all super aware of this show.
Yeah,
we
we know
it's
it
out there.
happens.
I don't know what channel it is on. I don't know what time it is on. I don't know when the season is.
It's keeping up with the Kardashians.
It is.
That's what it's called.
Catching up with the Kardashians.
Ketchup with the
is,
Kardashians. They
that's-
just try different ketchups.
That's from
right?
Taiwan.
Like
It's not
gourmet
even
ketchups.
catching
Isn't
up
that what
with-
it's about? I don't know. It could be.
So they list out here what the different Kardashians make.
Yep.
And the reason why some of these reports came out is because brands were suing them for talking about how much they get paid. So
For their
Yes,
promos. Why were
yes.
brands mad?
well, here's the
Because
thing.
it's like we're popular only because we paid you $2 million.
Well, this is interesting. So
wear a sweatshirt.
this company, they sued them because, and the company is called Misguided, which is super ironic.
Yeah, that's good.
And what happened is in an interview, there was this lawsuit that recently TMZ had and all this kind of stuff, and she was saying she's getting paid. This is Kim Kardashian West, to be
it's Kanye's wife.
Yeah, that's her.
Haters.
So
Sorry. It's actually my contract to have to say that when Kanye's name's brought
she
up.
was saying she's getting $1 million per post.
Okay.
They came back. The reason why they went public with this is because they didn't pay her that much. They paid between $300,000 and $500,000 per post, and they got more press because they came out and said, "No, we're not giving you that much
Yeah.
money. Don't brag about a number that she could," because they thought she could just say whatever she wants, and no one's ever going to fact check
nobody's
that.
gonna call her on it.
Right, and they did. So that whole thing led into Kylie Jenner makes around $400,000 per post, but that was in 2017, and it doubled between 2017 and 2018. I could only imagine double it again. I guess.
1.6 million.
Okay, that's another
keep
one.
going, 3.2 million.
Kendall
6.4
Jenner.
million.
Okay, that's good.
12.8 million.
Just under $1 million per Instagram post for Kendall Jenner. There's Khloe Kardashian. She's got 92 million followers on Instagram.
That's more than me, just in case you guys are keeping score at home.
Oh man, she gets about $500,000
I
per
bet she has
post.
swipe up.
And then there's and then there's Courtney. This list just keeps going. About $250,000. But here's the crazy thing: as each one of the Kardashians' following grows and their monetary value grows per post, per sponsored post, that number trickles down and is affecting all of them. So as some of them
They're a
go up, they
conglomerate.
all go.
It's a co-op.
I've never seen
a
them
co-op.
together in the same place.
It's the same one.
It's a co-op.
I only know them from
That's pretty funny.
different. Like I don't know. Like that's this one and that's what she looks like. All I know is there's the one that okay, so there's one that's known for something. Then there's one that's known married to Kanye, and there's one that's known because she dated Ben Simmons, the basketball player.
Yeah.
I only know him by
Tristan Thompson.
Oh yes, there was one of those too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness,
You're
I was
seeing a
talking about
trend
Ben
here.
Simmons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
They like NBA players, and there was an Odom. One of them, Lamar. Was it Greg or Lamar?
Craig
Craig
Odom.
Odom. Craig Odom
Yep.
from A Hot Tub Time Machine.
definitely got.
That's Craig Robinson.
So this is out there. I think we all know sponsored stuff is happening pretty much every single.
ad.
It's an advertisement.
Fire Festival made them have to say hashtag ad.
Oh my
Before that, they could
gosh.
sneak it in there. Now they have to say hashtag
Yeah.
ad.
Now there is a big push right now. At least Instagram is trying this with certain Instagrammers that they will not show the amount of followers that they have. You have to dig around to find it. It's not like out in the open because they are seeing the stress that trying to get an Instagram following actually is causing. And there are, I mean, this is
They're doing it for likes too, right? They're not showing the likes on stuff.
That's what it is. It's not necessarily. It's not
the
just
followers. I haven't heard.
It
followers.
might not be followers. Maybe it is likes.
Okay.
That's probably me. There's counselors, psychiatrists, professional people are seeing a huge uptick in younger people, young adults, teenagers coming in, and the pressure of all of this.
Oh yeah, it's really hitting their self-esteem.
So they're going to go out there and they make a post, and if they don't get several hundred or 1,000 likes in a certain amount of time, they'll pull it off.
Yeah, they'll
it's
yank it.
just really this.
And then they're worried. It's not that they're worried like, oh, I didn't get the likes or the views. It's that other people can see that they didn't get those likes, and therefore they think, oh, other people are going to think I'm not successful or nobody cares about me because I only got 30 likes or whatever it is. They're going to think, I don't have swipe up. I'm not like the Beats. I can't do anything. I'm not like Retro Rick. I can't do anything I want.
Man.
I'm not sour, guys.
Not
I
at
just
all.
want the swipe up. I make so much content on YouTube and I can't send anybody to it. I'm like, hey, can you go search on YouTube? Nobody knows how to search on YouTube.
No.
Ain't nobody know how to do that.
No.
Ain't nobody know how to.
And
Ain't nobody.
if you think this is just happening on Instagram, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how corrupt that is. This has been going on for so long.
Oh, everywhere. Twitter. I paid for Twitter to get my buddy 5,000 followers.
Yes, you did. But that was that.
That's
You're
fun.
cleaning
That's
that.
fun. Oh, thanks, man.
So every Hollywood, big time Hollywood actor, the reason why they don't do a lot of commercials in the United States is because they make a killing on doing commercials over in Asia. And so there are Chinese commercials and all this kind of stuff. Some of the biggest, like most paid Hollywood celebrities, they're doing commercials over there. The reason why you don't see certain actors out there anymore is because they don't need to be working as hard. Tommy Lee Jones, I don't know when's the last time he did a movie.
Oh, No Control Man.
He does a commercial a year over in Japan, and he's making more money there than he would by a movie.
Making like a full 3-month filming movie.
Yes. Tommy Lee Jones is doing it. Edward Furlong, haven't heard that
I guess
name
you
in a
could
long
say
time.
he's a fugitive for the money overseas.
Wow.
He's a man in black.
He is.
There's no country for old
No,
men.
there is not.
I'm out. I don't know any other movies he
I
was
don't
in.
even know any. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Tommy.
He had a good run.
Arnold
Jones.
Schwarzenegger, Harrison Ford, Bruce Willis, Nicolas Cage makes more money overseas doing Asian commercials than any movie that he. I feel like he's in a new movie every. We got to do an entire explain everything on Nicolas Cage.
I would absolutely love
That
that.
would be
You know I
incredible.
like movies
Yeah,
more than meatless burgers.
yes, that's true.
I was like, I can add nothing to this conversation.
That was a good. I love that.
You were
that
good.
episode.
You were great, Neil.
I was really into it.
You're so good, and your hair is great too. How do you
Man.
do that? Do you moisturize it?
Moisturize.
Moisturize.
Yeah.
Now with extra carbs.
Wow. Apparently, keto makes you lose your hair. I found that out yesterday.
Are you serious?
Nah, I don't believe any of it. Josh Rawls said it, and Luke Brown said it. And
Luke Brown said if you take a cold shower to keep your hair.
No, Luke's
He
not.
said you start
He's
cold.
not. I don't know
Cold
what he's-
shower will make you start levitating. Is what he
He's
said.
way off.
He read it in the comment thread of Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit and Reddit. I just now put that together.
man.
Reddit. You read it. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I did that. Fake accounts. I got 10 accounts on Reddit. Back whenever
For
I
real?
was like blogging like 8-9 years ago. Man, I really had like when I was in my mid 20s,
Really
I would
did.
do anything for the views,
I'll do
bro.
whatever it takes.
I was trying to make a life for myself. And I had like it was Grash 1 through like 9 are my accounts. And every time I would post a blog post, I would go in, sign into Grash 1, promote it on Reddit. Go in, like it with
Pushing it.
Grash 2, Grash 3, and try to upvote it. It worked once.
Instagram and there was something else besides Instagram. They are not. They're actually having to change their name. Their logo stays the same, but have you seen this? It's Instagram.
What are you talking about?
Instagram.
We're
No.
not connected to the other guy. We're the new guy, you see? And wearing like a fake mustache and a nose.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to my door.
The Prospector.
Check out these photographs. And we're talking about old-timey photos. What are you talking about? I don't get what you're saying right now.
They're who owns Instagram?
Facebook.
Right. And they are
Great
changing.
play by them because they would be irrelevant in anybody under like 45 if they hadn't bought Instagram. Oh, wow. That means you don't agree. That's what Neil says when he doesn't agree. You say something dumb, he'll go, and you're like, that's it.
They are changing their logo so that when you open up Instagram, it actually says Instagram by Facebook.
Oh,
That
they're trying
is-
to bring you to
Yeah.
your parents, I guess.
Wow.
Trying
That's
to
the only
connect
reason
them.
why I'm on the grams is because my parents aren't.
You're still trying to run your so I can post things without them grounding me.
My dad asked me when we were at home in Ohio recently, he goes, Neil, are you on Facebook? And I absolutely I did not want to answer that. So instead of lying to them, I just changed the subject. I said, man, I can't stand Facebook, right? And then I tried changing the subject. He goes, no, seriously, are you on Facebook? And I was like, wow, are you on Facebook,
Does he
Dad?
know how to search?
I thought
Facebook?
No. Well, it's because I think I've not replied to any of his comments.
He
or
probably
likes.
thinks you're a fake account.
Oh, brought that all back around, didn't
Ride
you?
it around to Chinatown.
Well, this is this fake thing is
It's
not
real.
new. It's
It's not new and it's everywhere. And the best way to, and now some people, like the algorithm changes all the time. So there's some people that have like 30,000
Yeah.
followers and they get 150
the
likes.
algorithm is garbage.
So the algorithm could have jacked them up. So I would search back into like some old photos. If you scroll down for a while, you can check and see before the algorithm changed a few years ago to see if they were like legit for a while. But just so you know, if you went to my account from 2014 to 2015, I was lying to you.
That's okay.
I had an extra 1,000 followers.
I've forgiven you.
They gone. They dead.
Now, a lot of the people that are actually most guilty of this are YouTubers who don't want to start because IGTV didn't take off like they thought it would.
Correct.
They want to have some kind of a stake in the other platform, but not produce content for it. So they use Instagram as a hook to get them over to their YouTube channel, and they are some of the guiltiest people of buying fake followers because they want to show that number really high, and then when they're out there advertising, that's really all they're doing is they're promoting their own stuff on
Shame.
Instagram, sending them over to
Shame.
YouTube. Yeah, no,
Shame.
it's terrible. So
Goodness. We're going to
that's-
find them. If you bought fake Instagram followers, so help me, we will hunt you down.
What's up, everybody?
And
We're gonna hunt you
follow
down.
you so that you can have real ones because we want to support what you're doing.
There it is. Wow, that took a turn.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you, Neil?
Yep. So
Chew
that's
on that.
that's what fake followers are all about.
That's
so
what it is.
If you are if you've ever bought a follower or whatever, you know, it's in the past.
Yeah, it's and the only way to be recouped of that sin is to go to our iTunes and give us a 5-star rating and a comment. Say something real nice. about
Immediately
this.
expunged. Is it
Yeah,
expunged?
expunged. Yeah, espionaged.
Yep.
That's not. I don't even
not-
why.
that's
It's like
not the
word
right one.
association. I don't know why I said that. So if you go in there and you give us a 5-star rating and a nice comment, and also follow. I mean, you can follow Neil if you want, but mainly follow me on Instagram so I get the swipe up feature.
Do it.
Yeah, and you know what? It's completely free. Costs you nothing. And guess what? The algorithm, just don't like 5 photos of mine in a row. You'll never see my
Can we
post
say
again.
something about churning really quick before we go?
Sure.
All right. In the next 1 minute, we're going to explain this. There is
Churning.
a technique that people use, and it drives me crazy. This is how you know if someone is trying to gain you as a follower on their channel. They will like between 3 to 5 of your photos or Instagram posts
Leave a comment
that seems legit,
that seems like they care.
and sometimes they may even follow you.
Yep.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
I had that. I caught somebody. There was a pastor
Yeah.
in Ohio, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's really cool." He followed me, and then I was like thinking about it like a month or two later, and I was like, oh yeah, that was really good because I followed him back. I was like,
Yeah,
sweet,
sweet.
that's cool. Maybe I'll connect with him someday.
Yeah.
And then I went in and looked, and sure enough, wasn't following me. No. I got an app, an unfollow Instagram app. So I went in and just like
Yeah.
selected everybody. There's people I
can
see every
find-
day that
yeah.
weren't
Oh,
following
yeah.
me on Instagram.
How
And I was
dare
like,
they.
wow, that kind of hurts a
The
little bit.
nerve.
Yeah, the nerds.
Well, so what they do
Revenge
is
of
they're
the
doing
nerds.
that to get you notice that more than you would a like or just
Yep.
a comment.
Yep.
And then you jump in, you go, oh yeah, I'll follow you. They then strategically, a day later, 2 days later, they're unfollowing
They
you.
go in, they bounce out.
That is
now
called
they'll
churning.
probably wait. I would think they'll wait about a month and then they'll do like a bulk unfollow, because if you do that too much, Instagram or Twitter will block you. If you go in, because
Can't
what
do
I
more
did,
than 100 in like a certain amount
well,
of time.
you can't follow more than 100 at a certain time, but if you go in and you follow and then you unfollow people, and it's even if like, because I did this on Twitter. So on Twitter, I was like, I want to grow on, this is 5 or 6 years ago. I don't care about anything
you're
ever
fine.
anymore.
You're fine.
I really cared a long time ago because I was like, I need money because my wife, we had a kid and she's retired from her job. So we cut her pay in half. So I was like, I need to make money. So I tried this. And I would go into Twitter, and I wasn't even like being deceitful. I would just go in and follow a ton of people, and then after a day, I would go in and unfollow the people that did not follow me back. So
My
if you
gosh.
follow me, great, I'm sticking with you. I'm in
Yeah.
it till the end.
Yep.
This dude went in and followed me, and then I followed him, and then he unfollowed me. Like
Oh.
he snuck in there. Hey, let's go and check out this party. And I walk in, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And I turn, I was like, where'd he go? You know what I mean?
He's
he
not
snuck
there.
on out.
Yeah.
He gone. So that's and anyway. So what they'll do is Twitter will block you, or they'll like. Deactivate your account. They're
Whoa.
like, we've seen suspicious activity. Like that happened to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, and I just said, I'm sorry, I did not know you guys didn't like that. I'm not like, I'm not unfollowing if they follow me. I'm just trying to find people that have like similar interests. But
That's
maybe
wild.
that's wrong to Twitter.
Maybe.
So again, this is 7 or 8 years ago, Tyler. I've grown
okay.
so much in my not caring about anything or anybody. I'm a better person, Twitter.
Yeah. So
Man.
this is that's fake Instagram followers and fake
Churning.
accounts and churning. Yep, that's all that. So
Churn, baby, churn. I
think we
That's
did it.
good. And if you want to be our fake follower, you can check us out. He's at The Beats and at Neil Greathouse, if you can follow both of those. And I'm at Tyler Tarver. Neil, is there anything else you want to talk about? These microphones are so good.
this is really really good.
Neil did this whole setup. I get 0% credit for this.
Well, it's going to be taken away from us soon. But that's
Yeah,
all right.
well, they're going to unfollow. These microphones are going to unfollow us 3 minutes in.
All right, I think we did it, Tyler.
Looks like we made it. That used to be a thing we said.
Wow, it used to be.
Remember the good
we
old
can
days?
Still say it.
Okay.
All right,
Well, thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk.
bye.